Crimes with Bree. I'm Bree. Let's get into it. Now, the young man that you're seeing right here is 20-year-old Caleb Wilson. Caleb was a pledgee for a fraternity he was trying to get initiated into. At some point, they decided to have a fraternity ritual, and while participating, Caleb collapsed and died. Now, a little bit about Mr. Caleb. He was a Southern University student. He also participated in the marching band called Human Jukebox. He played the trumpet. Many of Caleb's family and peers described him as having a passion for life. He was dedicated to his studies, he had a bright spirit, he was very talented, and he loved music. But sadly, February 21st, this was all taken away. Now, this morning, all the pledgees and the fraternity members went to this local park that was off campus. Now, at this said event, fraternity ritual, however you want to call it, they were supposed to all stand in line for the initiation process. While standing in line, all of a sudden, Caleb just collapsed. Now, this is the information that the fraternity members of the pledgees are stating. Once he collapsed, they said they hurried up and took him to the hospital. However, sadly, at the hospital, Caleb did pass away. Now, I know everyone's wondering, did the fraternity get questioned? What's up? As far as the fraternity and the pledging members, they're not saying anything else. They mainly just stated that they were in line, he collapsed, they took him to the hospital, and that was that. Now, the police might have more information, they just have not released anything else. So at this moment, we don't know why they were standing in line, what they were possibly doing in that line, and what could have happened before they got in that line. Now, as far as Southern University, they are cooperating. They're trying to get as much information as they can to give to police and the family as far as to what happened to Caleb. Now, they did go ahead and release a statement giving condolences to Caleb's death and that they're also cutting all activity with sororities and fraternities and things like that at this moment. Sadly, that's all the information they have at the moment. They're currently awaiting his autopsy. Now, obviously, with his death, many are suspecting hazing. If you don't know what hazing is, in my definition, it's basically you just got to do some pretty extreme things. Not always extreme, but when I hear hazing, I think of extreme. You have to do some extreme things to get initiated. And I feel like Mr. Caleb might have had to do something that, took a big toll on his body. And he sadly passed away, and the fraternity is trying to hide it because they don't want to get in trouble. All I can really say about this case at the moment is that it's very sad and just unfortunate that this young man's life is gone. He was only 20 years old. He was in college. Like his family said, he was very deep in his music. He was very deep on his studies. Like his life had just begun. Please be careful when you're joining fraternities and sororities. I understand that some people take it to heart, but just be mindful. Don't just do anything. Don't overpush your body just to join or be initiated. And I might get held back for it because, oh, you don't understand. Some people might say I don't, but this is just very tragic.